I've been wanting to make a video of these items for a while and getting around to it today. So what we have here are an assortment of some of my favorite items and what I think are essential items that also provide a bit of luxury and really don't add a lot of weight, in my opinion, and make your life easier and more fun out there on backpacking trips, especially even if you're trying to save weight, transitioning into ultralight packing. Some of these things are just great additions that I've found and probably things that I use the most out on the trip. So get right into it here. This is my bear bag or food hanging kit, bear bag hanging kit, and all it is a Tyvek bag that I made and added a cinch cord to it. But what I want to point out is that the line that I use is this pretty fine but stiff cord. I think I got it at REI, but it also has reflective tape on the inside woven through the strands. And what's great about this setup is you can use the bag to put it on a rock, carabiner, and put a rock in the bag to throw it over a branch, and it makes it really easy to hang your bag. And the reflective cord makes it really easy to retrieve at night. If you're walking through the woods, all you have to do is shine your headlamp in the general direction and you see that cord from a mile away. So that's great. To the right of it here is a little piece of Reflectix, and it fits my backpacker's meal, dehydrated meals, perfectly. And it doesn't weigh anything. It just has some kind of foil tape that I sealed it, and it fits your bag perfect. Dehydrated meal fits in there. You can tuck this in and let it cook, and it really keeps it warm, and I think speeds up the time you have to wait for dehydrating your meal, rehydrating your meal. And it's simple, and it's just a great piece to bring along. It squishes flat, you can fold it, it doesn't weigh anything, it can double as a sit pad if you're cold. Then some wet wipes. In my toilet kit with hand sanitizer, put some wet wipes in there. These are from Target. They're great. You use 1 or 2 a day even. This has 10 in there. Wipe your face, move down south, and it just makes you feel fresh after a day of hiking and before you're heading into your sleeping bag. Journal, Write in the Rain, with a pen attached to it. This is great even for survival. If you have to leave a note for your buddy or you want to make some field notes, it's just a nice convenience to have. This is the bigger size, but they make a smaller version as well. Then an extra piece of paracord. This you don't have to bring, but I've found myself more than once using paracord for guy out or tie out lines, guy lines for my tent. Pretty much multi-purpose. I bring that. And while there are those survival bracelets and you can wrap stuff in the weave like I do next to it, it's just easy to have a loose bunch of cord, throw it in your pack. This is something that I made. It's a saw with a little sheath, and it's a Sawzall saw. And I made it myself with a paracord handle, but it's great for processing wood in addition to your knife. It doesn't weigh anything, it's just a Sawzall blade, and it really makes processing wood easy, and it's really light. It doesn't, I wish I had the ounces, but I don't have a scale right now, so that's one of my favorites. These are 2 triangular bandages or cravats, and I do bring a first aid kit. I'm a woofer, wilderness first responder. And I bring a couple of these. They can double as a bandana. You can repair things with them. They come with a couple clips. You can make slings. They don't weigh anything. And I always throw a couple in the bottom of my pack. Then about a third of a sponge to put in your cook kit with a scrubber pad, scour pad. This is just makes it really easy to clean out your pots. You can even use it to dry things. I just mainly use it to clean out my pot though, or cook kit, and it just makes it nice and simple. You don't have to get your bandana dirty or pack towel or use sand to scrub. This is some Bronner soap. It's the biodegradable kind. I always bring a little bit of that. You can use it to wash clothes, pot, you know, your cook kit, even your face if you want. It's pretty multi-purpose. This is a platypus bladder here, small one, and I tie it up with a rubber band, and I just throw this in the bottom of my pack. It doesn't weigh anything, and if I need more water, I can just have this as a backup. If I'm gonna be moving away from a stream, I can fill this up in addition to my normal water, and it works great. Then this is my probably most common knife I bring. It's a Benchmade, but you should always bring a knife. But what I put this in here for is I attached a little bit of that reflective cord to this as well. And this makes it easy to find at night with your headlamp. If it's resting on a rock or next to your cook kit, you can just shine your headlamp around and find your knife. Even if you hang it on your pack with it, having a piece of the reflective cord is just a little tip that I find myself using a lot. This is long spoon, Optimus titanium spoon with a smooth mouthpiece. It's great for those dehydrated meals, and I use that a lot. I add a little carabiner to it. You could put the reflective cord on it instead to make it easier to find, but I love that piece of gear. This little guy I actually found in a parking lot, and it is a Lumo Nebo, and what it is a little, I don't know, it's like a little lamp here. It seriously, it doesn't weigh anything. It's not even as long as it's as long as my pinky, and I can hang this from my tent. I can hang it from my hammock line, and it lights up your entire tent, and it's easier than hanging your headlamp from the top of your tent, even if you have one of those pretty good headlamps that disperses the light. So if you can find one of these, I would highly recommend it, or something like it. And this is a ultralight Sea to Summit Eros pillowcase, large inflatable pillow. It weighs, I think, 2.5 ounces, and it really makes a difference for me. It's a little, it doesn't take up any space in your pack, really. You can always squish it in there. And it's just a luxury that makes sleeping in a tent on the ground great. 13 inches by 10 inches, and gray on the back. The valve is an easy inflate. It's got an inflate, deflate from the same thing, quick valve. So you blow air into it and it doesn't let air out. So it inflates in a breath or two, and it has these baffles, if you can kind of see, that really, it's not like you're sleeping on a balloon. It kind of conforms to your head and keeps it flat, so your head really doesn't roll off. So that's it. Hope you enjoyed it, and if you have any questions, let me know.